we on?
Yes, we are.
Edge right on. Cut it off, because they probably don't even hear what I'm... They probably can't hear what I'm dancing to, though. It is buffering. Buffering. Look, it's buffering. Wait a minute. Okay. Ready?
Turn it up on your phone.
It's up now. Crack like 3 times.
Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to Mind Elevation. This is why we have not been here for a month and a half. Zell had to be in some kind of padded cell.
Ah! My phone cracked like 6 times.
She got to play her little... Ooh, is that sound back?
Oh, wait. Let me turn it. Hold up.
Can you guys hear that music? Let me know.
Because I want to just stand here and look like I'm just...
Well, you are,
dancing
honey.
to no music.
Yes, you are.
It's up. Oh, wait a minute. It's not up. Oh!
Oh, Lord. Only Zell, girl. Only Zell. Now, this girl loved this song as of... No, this is actually the remix, right?
This is the remix. I just love Switch, though. All right, Switch.
The video is cute, too.
Switch off. Okay, switch off.
Check out the video. It's really cute. I actually shared it to my personal page. Yeah, I shared it to my personal page and tagged you in it. Didn't I last night?
Yeah.
After we got off the phone?
And wait a minute, I think we might cut this down. Ugh. This ain't charging myself, so let me cut this off. Okay. We get less like bounce. And if you work where I work, you gotta dance like that some days.
Today is that day.
Today is the day.
So,
every day is the day.
We want to welcome everybody.
Yes, welcome back. We are back. We are back. We are back.
We've been gone for a
long time. We're gone for a long, long time.
We've been gone for a month and a half. Life kind of sneaks up on you that way.
Yeah, it was holiday. Oh, I'm sorry. You know we got to get adjusted. So why she just looked at me like she was gonna slap my face. My God, I just made a mistake.
Always messing with my stuff. Back up.
Yes, life got holidays. First was the holidays. Yeah, it was the holidays.
Okay.
It was Christmas, New Year's. Then I had the sinus infection.
Then she broke her foot.
No, because remember I came in here with the boot. So that was November 28th I fell. I took that long tumble down a lot of stairs.
I think that was the last time we were on air was right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Happy
Kwanzaa.
Martin Luther King Day. We done missed everything.
We're going to put it all out there for you. We love you.
Happy Martin Luther King Day.
We appreciate you guys being patient with us and, keep following us.
Yes.
Please.
We missed you. I missed being here. And
don't lie.
I did.
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
I missed being here. I did. I missed everybody. And I was like, oh, man, I miss being on here. But life just sometimes, hits you.
Damn.
Or, it was like that.
As hell. Right. Shit.
I was like, what happened? Wait, whoa. I was like, whoa, what happened? That's why I wasn't even mad about dropping my phone, because it'll drop 6 times. I don't even care. It's all cracked.
It's cracked already?
It's cracked.
We'll talk about that after the show, because you want to talk about my little iPhone. Right?
I'm telling you, what happened? I fell down the steps, broke my foot. Then I caught a sinus infection. Then I lost my man. Then my neck started hurting.
I gotta get out of camera for that
one. Look, then my neck started hurting. Then the same day I got the letter about my license is the day I dropped my phone and cracked the screen. I said, I can't, you know what? I said,
it's called life. Roll with the punches. Roll with the punches.
I've been rolling.
Girl,
I've been ducking and dodging and sticking and moving.
That's how you do. Like a butterfly.
It keeps swinging
moving
at me. And I'm like, I'm over it, though.
But you got to laugh at him every so often.
I had to laugh. When I dropped, I said, I can't.
I said, as soon as you start laughing, things start to change.
I was like,
we're not FCC regulated. I can say shit, right?
Poopy. Caca. There might be children listening. I don't know.
I'm sorry if your children are listening.
I don't know. They shouldn't be, but they shouldn't. But if they are, you're sorry.
At your own risk.
Yeah.
Because I do have
they probably saying
very colorful mouth. So, how was your month and a half of a hiatus besides all that other crazy stuff? You know, you had some fun in between all that stuff.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
No. I just started, December 4th, being a director.
Yay, congratulations.
That's how I'm feeling about that right now.
That is a good thing happening. A very good thing. You know what I mean? Just because you get some turmoil along the way don't mean that the ride isn't enjoyable. You gotta have a good time while you're doing it, because you know at the end of the day there's a box waiting for you.
The end of the day?
At the end of your life. At the end of your life, there's a box waiting for you.
Life?
Girl, I enjoy everything.
11 a.m.
Hey.
11 a.m.
Hey.
I mean, it's challenging.
That means you're growing. But that means you're growing. You're evolving.
Challenging.
Transitioning.
It's challenging, and it's challenging.
Okay, so let me.
And sometimes, because you always say, you want something so bad, and you get it, you like,
what the hell was I thinking?
For real? Yeah, like,
yep.
This is what I really wanted. So it's kind of like that. But then it also makes you kind of think about other things too, other directions your life kind of could go.
Okay.
So that's what is kind of getting me.
Because sometimes life has to push you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
As long as you're sitting in that comfort zone, everything's warm and fuzzy. Who wants to get out of bed? So guess what happens? Life throws you some curveballs. So what? They hit you every now and then, but you brush them off.
Knocked you clean out. I swear, the end of 2017 was like, what the world? Like, wait a minute.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Or makes you
drunker.
It's a challenge, and it kind of makes me, and it's only been a month, and I've been like banging it out, like I'm in there, like I know what I'm actually doing, but there's a lot of paperwork, a lot of reports, a lot of meetings, and my office looks
chaotic.
Oh. And everybody walks in and they're like, oh my God. It's just like I got a circle of papers just wrapped around me.
And you should put a sign on your door. God does not live here, so don't call him when he comes in here. It is what it is.
Yeah, they're like, wow, Zell, wow. The one girl was like, your office looks like a beautiful mind. She said, I'm going to come in here, you're going to be scribbling on the walls. So I was like, yes, I'm at that point right now. Like, yeah, so that's my work phone. Oh, how did that end up in my purse? No. No.
So, and the saga continues.
No. No, how did you get in here? No, just die.
Security.
Just die. Please die. I can't. No, get cut off. No. Mm-mm. But it's been, it kind of had me thinking, okay, what is it that I'm not comfortable doing with this position when I'm not? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like it's got me thinking of future stuff
Well, you're transitioning, which is always a good thing. And transitioning is a situation that you can either, try to enjoy the process of it and relax and allow it to flow through, or you can be in resistance, which is going to cause all this other crazy stuff coming at you at one time. You can't resist what life has for you.
And it's like a flow. I have great staff, and that makes a major difference. Like my staff is awesome.
All right.
They're awesome. So it's not like I have to do all this other stuff and then, worry about staff too. And so they're great. I think it's just getting me to the point where it's like, do I just want to be my own boss? Like, that's what it really kind of boils down to is I don't want to work for other people. I want to do what I want to do.
Then learn what you need to learn
and
move
it on. Yeah.
Because we were created to evolve. Anybody who stays stagnant understands stagnant is diseased, a diseased mind.
And that's what and with all my staff, I never say, I never expect them to be there that long.
Really?
No.
So you don't see longevity within your...
No, because they need to grow.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you just don't be a case manager all your life. Do something, evolve, grow.
But a lot of people don't go in, I was having this conversation earlier. A lot of people don't go in looking longevity. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, now, it's different from when, like, our parents.
Right, that they were there 45
years at a job.
And retired from there.
Yeah.
Nowadays, things are so changing in this world that you can become your own boss.
Yeah.
I mean, all it takes is a leap of faith and a couple thousand.
And I always tell, like, people going for the master's degree, I tell them, go for your master's, go for your master's, go for your master's. I encourage it. I work with you on hours and this, that, and the other. Go for your master's.
But what are you doing with yours? You can't really push somebody to do something that you're not going to do with yours.
Oh, well, I'm just waiting for my license. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So by 2020, you should have your practice up and running.
If the state of New Jersey stopped playing with me... If they stop playing with me, because the only thing is I could actually literally open up my office right now, my practice right now. But the thing is, I could open it up. I can get the name, do all that stuff. I can't physically do therapy because I only have an LSW. Okay. I would have to do therapy underneath an LCSW. So I'm just kind of waiting for the state of New Jersey to stop playing and acting like...
And bless you with that kiss of a license.
So that's really...
That's where you're at.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you much success, which I know you'll do. You just got to get out your own way, girl. Move.
Now, well, it's not... It's just... I'm kind of like, that's what I want to do. But there's a lot of things that I have to consider, too, when you go into your own practice. First, you got to build your own practice.
Oh, and the insurance?
The insurance. I have to have malpractice insurance. I have to have $3 million worth of malpractice insurance.
How much is that again?
$3 million. Coverage.
That's crazy.
Yeah. In case I say something, somebody will jump. They like, Zell's fault. No, it's not me. But yeah, I have to have 3. Then in health insurance. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm not covered. I will have no health insurance.
You'd have to find your own policy and that can run you anywhere.
$1,000 some a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's all inclusive. Dental, eye, and the whole 9. Welcome to the state of New Jersey.
Yeah. $1,000 a G and plus some a month. So that's what it's kind of like little things, and you really got to build your practice.
Right.
So.
But imagine all the juicy stories you'll get. Think about all of this.
I've been having juicy stories.
Girl.
It's been about 7-8 years I've been having juicy. I'm over juicy stories.
Girl, I'm talking about juicy stories of like, what? The what?
We always say that. What the what? Why? Like, huh?
Why?
Like what?
Why?
Right now, this don't even phase us. We just be like, oh,
You're
that story wasn't nothing compared to what I heard. Like, yeah, so it's like, it doesn't even phase us anymore. Like, the abnormal is normal to me now. So
abnormal. Like, talking about abnormal.
Like, that's just normal to me.
Talking about abnormal, do we have a topic today, or are we just winging it?
We winging it today. It's Freedom Monday. You know how they say Freedom Friday?
Do you know how idiotic that just sounded?
No.
Because you got to go back at it tomorrow. Usually Freedom Fridays because you off on Saturday.
Well, so I work Saturday sometimes. So
Mundane Monday.
Freedom Monday. We're on Freedom Monday. But I do want to say, Lachelle Corley, she'll be here February 19th. Okay. And I got a lot of love for Lachelle because February 19th is President's Day and I'm off from work. So I was technically going to be off from here, but she's coming in. So I was like, okay. So she's going to talk about the Chocolate and Pearls event, March 10th.
The Women's Empowerment.
Yes, the Women's Empowerment, March 10th. I think it's on 12 and 4, I want to say.
Do you have her website?
Yeah, I do. But it's...
Do you have her Facebook?
It's at my house. I had the website where you could purchase the tickets, which are $40. Okay.
So if you want to purchase the tickets and just hit us up on Mind Elevation off of Facebook, That's Mind, M-I-N-D, Elevation, E-L-E-V,
The number 8.
T-I-O-N. And inbox us there, and we'll send your information over to her so that way she can contact you to purchase tickets. But it's an empowering event, you know what I mean, for especially for Cumberland County. You really need to come out. Women, this is the year of the women, not only women but black women.
Yes,
Women
definitely.
of color. This is the year. You got to step out there and embrace this movement, because we've complained so long about not having a position or the rights. We got equal pay now. We got
we have a lot of opportunities as
right,
black women. We really do. We have a lot of opportunities, but we just have to really go out there and get it.
We had the Women's March this last weekend.
Yes.
You know,
something I told you, something's going on in April in DC. I'm not sure what it is, but something's going on in April in DC.
But there's and we're, women are speaking out in Hollywood about, sexual harassment. So it's a huge wave that we need to get onto. And here it is, someone in our own communities having a woman empowerment zone to encourage us that our voice does matter.
Yeah, and we have to, we need to support things like this. This is something very positive, and you can get something out of it. It can be life-changing for some. I'm one of the guest speakers, and she has 3 other guest speakers. She'll be having vendors there. I told her to contact Miss Wanda.
Okay.
So if she wanted to have come and do a table.
Right.
So it's going to be a lot of empowerment, women empowerment.
And she will be here February 19th. 19th. So, make sure you tune in on that day in particular, especially if you're a strong, independent woman. We need to hear from you. You can call in, ask her some questions, ask her about her event, but she'll be here to educate us along the way.
Yes. So
and she's also a social worker, correct?
Yes.
So, she has a passion for helping others. So make sure you tune in on the 19th.
Yes, and that is right. Income tax time is coming.
Oh, Lord. Income tax.
The government is back up.
So. Temporarily.
Temporarily. Y'all may get them W-2s.
Right. Because I think they only funded it for, 3 weeks?
That's it.
3 more weeks. It's funded for 3 more weeks. So if you got
you better get them
right, you got your W-2s. Get them suckers in.
You better get them in.
Get them in. Get them in.
So when you get your income tax back, go, get your lace fronts and all that stuff, and your nails did, but go purchase a ticket.
How much are tickets again?
$40.
$40. Come on, ladies. You spend $40.
40.
You spend $40 on drinks, going out with your friends.
Yes.
At the movies.
So, go purchase a ticket.
If you can spend $200 on a lace front, you can spend $40.
You can spend $40 to go hear some empowering women and get some motivation and help the community and uplift yourself. It might be something very life-changing. So
Right. So what else you got for us?
Okay.
Because I'm going to go right to the left, but go ahead.
I know you're going to go to the left. All right, so the song I just played is actually, the original is Switch, There'll Never Be Another Love.
Mm-hmm.
So, and each segment I want to try to do old school music.
Okay.
I want to come in old school music because old school music is like...
her vibe.
Yeah, and it's like, it was meaningful.
It was music.
Yes, it had a meaning, a message. It was... Because I listen to my trap music when I work out. I have to listen. I have to. I listen to my trap music. So I was like, shut up. Slippery is like one of my favorite, I like Slippery by Migos.
Uh-huh.
All right, Slippery. So I was singing a verse and I was like, this is what I was singing. Okay, this is my version. This is like verse 1, and I think this is Quavo. So I know I hate when I say Quavo. I don't know who Quavo is. But Quavo's verse. So I was saying, I was saying tater tot with your bowl, with your wop, right? That was my version. The actual words are tater tot, F.A. nigga on my radar watch. That's the actual words.
That's why they call it mumble rap.
Oh, just wait. Then there's the other part. It says, okay, this is my version. Ice Cube, ice tray. I like ice cream every day. That's what I was saying. That I'm on the treadmill. I like ice cream every day.
Oh, Lord.
The real words are iced out. Watch them ride around 10 o'clock.
You need to play that song so I know exactly what you're saying. You need to play that verse. Go ahead, load it up on your phone.
I'm going to load it up. But listen, this is, okay. These, when you take the lyrics out of this is total madness. Because everybody likes the lyrics. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like the beat really is what get people.
Right. The rhythm.
It's the beat. When you take out that beat, this makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. When I say no sense, it's no sense. And I actually wrote down the lyrics. Where is, okay, wait a minute. This is Slippery, Migos. Slippery. No, let me go back. Slippery. Me. All right. And I'm actually going to. Why is that thing all right. This is. I gotta plug this in.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna hear just the first little part of it. I'm rebooting. I'm booting. All right.
You gotta turn it up on your phone, I think. No.
I think I did. Didn't I? I think I did. Okay. Okay.
Now this is Zelle's one of her favorite trap songs that she works out to religiously.
Okay. Because I'm going to do the lyrics so you can kind of actually hear them.
Your lyrics or their lyrics?
School. Shh. Nigga on radar watch. Watch it. Crocodile hunter. Turn him to some gator shots. Ice watch. 10 o'clock. 10. Riding around.
Oh,
Geeked up. There 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Gonna pop. Back to the whole pot. Whip. Got some rocks. Big scales. Big arms. Bells. Tommy gun. Come out and play. Let's have some fun. Yeah. Big scales. Wait a minute. Where are they?
She done lost her place.
Scales. Fish scales. Big weight. Fish. Iceberg. Ice tray. Woo. Plug call. Try to the front.
Uh-huh.
Need it. Brr.
Now,
Anemic.
now that you know these words.
What is rhistanemic? What is
Ain't got no blood there.
Ain't got
no blood there. But
what is rhistanemic? Alright, wait. I'm gonna do it without Migos. Okay. So these is okay. Alright. You can bet on me. Scoo. I gotta start that way. Tater tot. And the niggas on my radar watching crocodile hunter, turn them into some gator shots. Ice out, watch, ice. Ride around 10 o'clock, 10, ride around. Geeked up, damn, I think it's 3 o'clock. 3, 4 o'clock, 4, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 5, I'm gonna pop. If I don't, I'll be back to the pop. Whip, I got some rocks, big bells, big arms, bells. Tommy gun. Come out and play. Let's have some fun. Yeah, big scales, fish scales, big weight, fish, iceberg, ice tray. Woo! Plug call. Try to front. I don't need it. Brr. I don't need it. Brr. Pocket strong, wrist anemic strong. Get freezy. Young nigga pay your debt. Is grandmama, Auntie B and Auntie Nessa, Uncle Bo, Auntie Greta, serve your Perkins, Greta. Auntie Eva, she got a pound, she just my service, sir. What the hell is that?
I don't know, but you really
what
were going in though. You going in, girl.
But what is it? It makes no sense.
But that's your song, girl. That's you.
This makes no sense whatsoever. So you take out the whole beat, and this is what they're talking about. I have no idea what they're talking about.
That's why they call it mumble rap.
It's mumble. It's jumble mumble.
But you loving it, though. You loving it.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
You loving it. You're loving it.
So whatever happened to like Grandmaster Flash the Message and Run DMC is like that. Like they had messages in rap.
The sad part about
this madness?
Well, they got a lot of madness going on because you heard about the Tide Pod challenge, right?
They're just as dumb as a brick.
Well, they're the ones who started it in a bong.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. They put a Tide packet in a bong.
I'm gonna laugh, but I don't understand people.
Yeah.
I really don't understand.
Yeah.
So how high do you want to get?
First of all, Tide packet.
Tide packet.
That's all I need to leave right there. Tide packet. So the first thing that comes to your mind is what? Laundry. Poisonous.
I shouldn't smoke this. I shouldn't. Something might dangerously happen to my body if I smoke a Tide packet. Oh, God. I'm going to stay employed. I swear I'm going to stay employed. I don't understand.
Well, that opens up a whole realm of what our generation is doing. When you went and said that switch with their music that was real music, and then you go into this.
This is
and then you look at where our generation is going. You know, no offense, we got some real creative. You know, don't look at
that was like a very positive word, creative, because
we have a lot of young, creative, empowered youth out there that are actually, you know, mainstreaming into great positions at an early age. Yeah. But then you have
the other ones, smoking Tide packet. I had never, in my generation, I don't think we ever thought about smoking a Tide packet.
You gonna sound like that lady? No.
We didn't. That just didn't make sense.
But you know, what I mean, the things that are going on, especially now as of lately, all this craziness.
And then you know, when I was in the laundromat yesterday. And I was thinking about this song, and it was like maybe a girl, she was like 5 or 6 there with her mom, and she sang the whole Cardi B song with the mom was like, yeah, you know, what was Cardi B? Money moves, blah, blah, blah. Mom singing it with her. Then she did Juju on that beat, that song.
Okay.
But couldn't read. It said wash ends at 9 p.m. Couldn't read that. I said, God help me. I want to choke this little girl and her mammy. Because it's like, why is she able to do a whole rap song that makes it's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just a song.
You know, music.
It's not like it has any kind of political agenda or it's, you know, empowering. But she can't read. Stop it.
Well, see,
it's like, stop.
Music, of course, is always going to evolve because our parents probably said the same thing about our music.
And their parents said the same thing about theirs.
Right. But, you know, Cardi B's song out there is her independence of where she came from.
True. But it's more of a...
If you're not teaching your kid this is what it's about...
Then
and they're just taking the lyrics as in a way of living, this is what I need to do in order to make it as a female, then, you know, you're doing your daughter an injustice.
But why can't we...
But I agree with freedom of speech. If that's how you feel and that's the kind of type of music you want to do, hey, knock your socks off.
Knock yourself
but it's
off.
my job to educate my child. Like you said, last wash finishes at 9. I mean, that is a no-brainer.
Because I don't think at a job interview they're gonna be saying, "Can you recite the lyrics to Cardi B? Bodak Yellow?" Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
No.
Teach your children, and we sit here and we wonder why other countries and other races are way ahead of us.
Talking about other countries, since we're talking a little bit about everything, did you hear what Africa is doing?
No. What
If
did
they
do?
have, if you, a female artist is out there
Oh, yes, I did hear about
exposing
that.
too much,
Skin, she's gonna get sanctioned as far as like how long she can play, or go to a concert. And they're also arresting pregnant girls.
Yep, they won't be able to go to school.
Which is almost like
it's a moral
backwards, because
but it's a moral decision to saying that this is no longer going to be acceptable. We are going to change the moral value of women, and we're going to change the moral value of the epidemic of these young girls getting pregnant at an early age. It has a catch-22.
It does. Because it was like, remember back in the day, we was going to school, it was like you got pregnant, you just didn't see him anymore.
You dropped out of school and you went to adult, got GED,
got
moved
a GED.
On. Right, or
now,
just got a job.
It's like, and it's like you just disappeared.
Right.
Like you just disappeared.
Right.
But it's almost, it is like a catch-22, because it's like, okay, let's help them, but still it's like,
let's not popularize. Let's not make it seem like
it's all right, like it's just wonderful.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, I have 3 daughters. All right. My situation is completely different than everybody else's. I can only speak on my behalf. My 3 daughters, my oldest is pregnant now, but she's 27. She didn't have her first child until she was, 24. So it's a lifestyle choice that the child has, and as long as the parent is educating them about what it is, the reality of it.
Yes.
You have a child at a young age, you're stopping your growth from experiencing certain things that you couldn't experience. She moved away. She moved to Philadelphia. She had a great time. She figured herself out. She went to school. She got a degree. She did everything that she wanted to do, in that sense that now she's settled with being a mom.
Yeah.
And
it's like, when I was growing up, it was when you had a baby, there was no, my mom's going to stay home and watch a baby.
I got pregnant at 18, totally opposite of my children. So I had to give up a whole lot. So I understand that I was able to educate my children. Don't do this. Not saying that my children were a mistake, but if I could have waited, I would have, because I would have loved to travel when I'm young without having any worries.
And that's why
or the responsibilities.
It was kind of like with me, it was like I knew what was going to happen if I got pregnant at an early age. I was done.
Right.
Like I was in the house. And, I probably wouldn't have seen the light of day. Just go to school. You tell them, take this baby. Ain't no partying, because my mom wouldn't have watched nothing.
Right. There was no glamorizing.
There was no,
back then it was just like, and my parents were older generation, so it was more of now what? Because it was like, this isn't like bad news.
Yeah, to them it was,
it was
like
bad news, and to me it was like, I gotta suck it up because I'm doing it anyway. I'm pregnant anyway. I can't change the situation. So I can see that catch-22 of why they want to do it. That moral fiber of bringing it back to having self-respect.
Yes.
Because that is extremely important nowadays for us women to teach our younger women.
Yes.
Sometimes
not the younger one, the older ones too.
The older ones too. We're back.
We back.
But it is important for even though Africa is doing that, I think it's a great concept of changing the temperature that we're in today.
It's almost as if, I don't know, a lot of women have lost their sense of self and their sense of being, their pride, their, it's almost like as women, we just take a back to say, okay, well, I don't have to be up here, Now I could just be right here. I could be right here and I'm okay.
Right.
And that's not okay.
It's not okay at all, because as women, our goal is to empower the next generation. We're the ones who are the nurturers that teach our children, whether male or female, how to deal with social issues. Yes. It comes from mom first. So if we don't hold ourselves at a high regard, what are we going to hold our children at?
Too. Yeah.
That's the problem that's going on now, and it has to stop. Us Americans, we think so highly of ourselves, but if you ask other countries how they feel about us, Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it gets to a point that you have to understand our moral compass has gone completely to the left. Completely to the left. You know, would I say this 20 years ago? Probably. Probably I would say the same thing I'm saying today, just because we have lost. We're trying so hard to catch up to men that we forget who we are as women. We have power.
We do.
I don't need anybody.
And we don't even, and it's the point, a man is a man and a woman is a woman.
Right.
I can't be a man.
No.
I can't be a man. I can be a woman and I could do what I need to do. You be a man and you do what you need to do.
Right. My brain functions just like a man's, meaning that if I go out and I go to the same school you do and we both get the same job, I should be paid the same amount of money you're paid. Yeah. But when I'm raising my children, there's certain things that my husband or my significant other or the father of my children can't do. You know what I mean? They're not nurturers. They're providers. They're protectors. That is what they do. Now, when we want to overcome them and lose our sensitivity of being a woman, I think that is the most beautiful aspect of a woman, is her sensitivity, because her sensitivity also triggers her sensuality.
And I think that's what a lot is going on now, especially in like relationships where women try to
be like men and not, how can I say this without getting like a whole flood of emails? Allowing a man to be a man and do what a man's supposed to be doing in this world. But a man also has to walk in that realm as well.
Yes. He has to walk in that realm and allow him to do. And I think what has happened is a lot of men have come to the point where it's like all they hear is from women, I don't need you, I can do this, but I got chastised one time on Facebook because I was trying to put together this thing, and I just was over it. I was over it. This is not my lane. This is not, and I said I need a man. When I'm carrying up 2 air conditioners, I said I need a man. And they're like, you don't need no man. Yes, the hell I do. I'm not
the manual labor
crap upstairs. Yeah, this is not my lane. No, it's not. Like, and it's like I got chastised. They ripped me to shreds. Like, I just went and moved women's movement back like 60 years or something.
But the disrespect, when I say for a man to walk in the realm of a man, sometimes men growing up don't have a father figure. Okay?
Yes.
Fine. But when you grow up to be a certain age, how would you have wanted your mother to be treated?
Yes.
Because the way that you want your mother to be treated is the way that you treat the woman that you're dealing with.
Yes.
Okay? And if you feel like you need to disrespect a female, then you don't need to be with a female.
You sure don't.
A woman will follow the lead of a man as long as a man knows how to lead.
And that's the thing. A man you have to be a king. You have to walk in a king status.
And what is the king status?
For a woman, you have to protect, provide, profess. You have to be there when I need you. As far as me, I'm concerned, I need you to be the one to say, listen, hey, have a seat. Sit down. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Just sit down. Have a seat. I got it.
Okay.
I don't want to handle everything. Being this independent black woman, it's overrated. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. And a lot of stress can be alleviated from a man if women allow the men to do it.
And vice versa.
Yes.
And vice versa.
And a lot of times I have to be the one, because I'm always like that type A personality. I have to do it. It's got to get done.
Right.
Nobody else can do it correctly. And I have to be able to sit back and say, Zell, you know what?
Let somebody else have at it.
Let them handle.
Right. Let somebody else have at it.
Let them handle it.
But do you also understand that in order for a man to fully, we have to stop taking the reign.
Yeah.
We cannot sit there and come in between a man and his child, first and foremost. You can't. I don't care if you don't get along with that person. I mean, co-parenting is just that, co-parenting. That child is the future. And if you two aren't thinking about the future, then that one parent has to take the role. And while the other parent gets their, and I'm going to say it, shit together. Until they get their shit together. We blame so much on everything else but forget to look at the core.
Core of it.
The core is what? And not only that, I can go all day for this because you know how I feel about relationship issues. You know, if we're not healing one another, we are damaging one another.
Yes.
And I don't even watch the news no more. It is so depressing to watch news.
Well, I can't. Let me shut up.
Not even for number 45, because he's on a whole other realm on his own.
Spectrum, yeah.
But
on a whole.
But when you're listening to these family crisis issues, and they're like, oh, I don't know why Jimmy, just snapped like that. Well, Jimmy
don't know why Jimmy
snapped. Nobody snapped on Jimmy's ass.
You know why. I know, because I watch a lot of IGTV, so I can't even.
So parents take responsibility. When my kids tell me, I'm going to call DYFS, well, go ahead. They remove the child from the home. I'll be sleeping in my bed nice and comfortable, and you're going to be sitting in somebody's psycho.
I said that one time. I think I was about maybe 8.
But rear your
And
children.
I
Rear
woke
your
up
children.
3 days later. I woke up my mama hit me so hard. I woke up 3 days later like, who is DYFS? I don't even want to talk to them.
Rear your children. It's your responsibility. Unless DYFS is cutting you a check to take care of your own children, DYFS doesn't have to know what's going on.
That's the
unless there's real...
A real abuse.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's the reason why I never had children. And people have called me selfish. They have called me everything. Oh, you need to have one. You're selfish. You're selfish. You're selfish. And I say, you know what? Having a baby is a lifetime responsibility. It's it doesn't stop at 18. It's lifetime. And you are in charge of this little human being. And you are in charge of creating a human being that's worthy to be in society and going to add to society. That is a responsibility I do not want.
Correct.
And if more women were honest with themselves and stop just having babies because somebody said you should give somebody your mother a grandbaby. No, stop doing that. If you really don't want that responsibility of a child.
Don't put yourself in it.
Do not. It is. I look at people with children. I say, I don't know how to work. Y'all do it. Because
you see those white hairs?
Well, I know.
That's how we do it.
I had parents, so I know what they went through. I put them through this. So it's like, it's a responsibility.
Right.
So I'm not, I'm selfish. Good. Hooray. Because I've seen and I've worked with kids being abused, and because people didn't want that responsibility in life.
But not only that, you got to know who you were.
Yeah.
A lot of these women, and no offense, don't know who they are. So they're melding to the needs and the wants of whoever they're dealing with. And they meld in the sense, if I have this baby, I can trap him.
I can do this. I can.
Right. And just because of that mentality lets you know that young woman wasn't loved properly by her parents, or wasn't loved properly by herself,
or something happened along the way. I tell people quick that I deal with, you ain't getting near nothing out of me. Sorry. We can get a puppy together.
A goldfish. They last.
Because the goldfish probably, the puppy, he probably be taking care of. I'm like, the dog pooped. Could you clean it up? Not cleaning it. Yeah. Like,
goldfish don't last that long.
It's up front. Like, don't expect anything coming out of me. It's not going to happen. But
it's sad. That's why I think Africa's mentality of saying, if you get pregnant, this is how we're dealing with it. If you're a female and you're showing too much skin, you're going to be sanctioned. But this is all because of bringing that moral queen mentality to a female.
And I don't know why it's almost like, and if you even look at some of the artists from back in the day, like I was watching like the old Soul Train ones, and they fully clothed.
But their music wasn't as explicit as it is today.
But it had a meaning. A lot of women back in the day, they had meaning. The words had meaning, and you were listening to the words, not looking at their body. So now it's like you gotta be half butt naked on stage and got extra jiggling, and your butt
jiggling, baby,
butt like 18 times bigger than the rest of your body, and it's like what has happened to?
Why do you think silicone dolls came out? These women are putting so much in them.
They might as well,
and they don't talk back.
out here and the butt out here, and I'm like, oh my God.
But that's another thing. $2,000 for a sex doll.
Listen, and then like that was the one guy I posted on your thing, and he was saying a lot of real men are gonna want authenticity. They're not gonna want.
I was watching a documentary with this man, which we just discussed too.
Like I told you. Like I told you. Now there are some ones, the dude was like, there are some ones out there that will want a little fake doll. You go right ahead and be with the little fake doll. We'll take the real women. It's nothing like a real. They got the sex doll for the men. He looked crazy. I can't. I said I can't. What is wrong with world? What is wrong with just having a normal?
And it's proceeding quicker than normal. It's like one day, it's one craziness. Next day,
it's another crazy. It's like,
when's it gonna really level out?
Yeah, it's like, oh, he's like a little disgusting looking. I'm like,
right? You make the girl doll look all, sexy.
Yeah, she's now. I'm not even gonna lie. She's
banging,
pretty.
but
she's
then
banging.
you give us this toupee wearing.
He look like like a 10-year-old Justin Timberlake with something like this big. It's like, ew. It looks so
I want to post it on our page, but I know it might not fit what it is.
Oh, God,
so people can actually see what it looks like. But
I'm sure everybody can find it. It is probably all over the place. That thing is gross. Like, it is so disgusting looking. And I'm sitting here like, why does she look all pretty? If we get this man that's over here, like, ugh. I wouldn't even spend $2,000.
Well, if you think about it, how much does a man spend in a strip club a month or half a year?
That's true.
So, maybe they squirrel that money aside instead of going, if you, if your husband or your boyfriend stops going to the strip, he's squirreling that money aside for that doll.
You're going to get him a little doll. That's what he doing.
But that's
2 G's on a doll though? No.
2 G's on a doll.
Now, the one we got, does he take out the trash? Does he fix the car?
Yeah, for 2 G's, I can get a butler.
Like,
that's his salary for a month.
Yeah, that's his salary for a month. I just pay somebody. Like, come on.
Be hood rich for a month.
Like,
get me a
Bentley. He don't take out the trash. He don't fix a car.
Don't cook a meal.
Nothing. He just sit there with
But did you see how